Robbie's got a gold watch. Don't seem like a whole lot after 30 years of driving up and down the interstate. But Robbie's had a good life, and Robbie's got a good wife.
This is way downhill, people. Way downhill. Holy smokes. I didn't think I was gonna get back in here this first time, but that's bad enough. Then we got to make a hard left turn and go down that hill over there, back out onto the highway. So this is gonna be tight. Super, super, super tight. Give you an idea. I'm still not even at the bottom of the hill. I'm just about halfway. This is crazy. Woo, I'm nervous as heck. I'm gonna tear up my tanks or something. Had to slide the tandems all the way back to get up the hill, because if I didn't, the bumper would scrape the hill. Now when I get down to the bottom of the hill, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because if I don't know if the bumper's gonna scrape that over there or what's gonna happen. I may have to leave with my tandem slid all the way back, if that's possible. But yeah, this is crazy. I'll record it as I'm leaving, but yeah, it's gonna, I'm dreading it. I'm already nervous. Whew, this is crazy. Hopefully I didn't do any damage coming in to the tanks, but we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna hopefully get everything and get out of here as soon as they're done. They're almost done. All right, y'all don't go nowhere, hang around for the fun. Yeah, it's down by Orlando. And there's yeah, because I live there near Tallahassee, and I was trying to get back home before the hurricane hits. There's a hurricane about to hit Thursday. About 43,000 at the most. I beg your pardon? Yeah, that's about 60 miles west of where I live. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep trying to look, see what I can find and everything. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Leon County Sheriff's Department. How may I direct your call? going on, everybody? Well, we are in Union City, Georgia, and we're getting unloaded. We're at a lumber yard delivering wooden pallets. That's crazy. I thought maybe they built pallets here because they have a manufacturing thing up there you had to drive through, and you can see them working underneath the sheds and all. And I was like, why are they bringing pallets here if they already, it looks like they build pallets. I mean, I don't know. I know they strap down a bunch of lumber, cut lumber specific sizes and stuff like that. I don't know if I don't see a place out here where they, I mean, maybe I missed it. Maybe there's another building somewhere where they, because I didn't see any log trucks coming in here. So if there's no log trucks coming in, no logs, chances are they're not, cutting the wood from the log, like at a paper mill or a sawmill or something. So I don't know. But this was a last minute load. This wasn't a load I had planned on taking. I took a Goodyear load from Noonan, Georgia. Had 3 stops: Salisbury, North Carolina, Kingsport, Tennessee, and Norton, Virginia. And that last one, boy, Norton, Virginia, did y'all see that? Holy crap. Dude says, yeah, just go up there behind the building and back into the warehouse. I looked at him, I said, you want me to go up that hill? He goes, oh yeah, our trucks go in there all the time. I'm like, truck like this truck? Man, I'm going up that hill. I just put it in low. I locked in my differentials, put it in low, and just kind of creeped up the hill, listening, waiting to hear that scraping sound of my my fuel tank scraping the pavement. And I did hear a little bit of scraping, but I realized now it wasn't my fuel tanks. It was my mud flaps that are just in front of the fuel tanks. It's the mud flaps I have that are on the back side of the battery box and the side step box on the passenger side. I have the metal, what they call that, backing on them to hold the Freightliner chrome sign on there. And I think that's what I heard scraping. Because I checked underneath the tanks, they're all fine. And that's a lot lower to the ground. It's only about maybe an inch or so off the ground, so it's a lot lower than the tanks are. So, and then he goes, you're going to have to slide your tandems all the way back because you got to back up that other hill and up into the dock. So I slid the tandems all the way back, and I understand why, because if you don't, the bumper's going to hit that slope going up before your wheels get back there, and you're going to have your wheels off the ground if you don't bend the bumper up underneath the trailer. So you got to slide your tandems back so that the wheels are back there where the bumper is, so they're hitting the ground and not the bumper. So did that, got it, and same thing, just creep back. And when I get just about to the thing, at that point the truck's kind of just jumping like boom, 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 trying to back up. And but I got it in there. He said, hey man, good job, you got it in first try. I was like, hell yeah, I didn't want to have to go down and back up that hill again. And he goes, now when you leave, you got to hang a hard left, go down, hang another left, and go out. He said, you can't get out going the other way. I said, what? I got to go back down that hill? He goes, yeah. I said, dang, I thought I could go straight ahead and go out. He goes, nah, you got to go back down that hill and around. I was like, son of a gun. So I couldn't slide my tandems forward because when I went to go down the hill, it would have messed up the bumper. So I barely made it around that turn, and then the other turn getting onto the highway, you saw how I had to swing out. And there's nowhere to stop and close your doors or slide the tandems, right there, because you're in the middle of the daggum road, man, right there in the middle of the little town. So I just had to keep driving. I drove for about a half mile, real slow. I saw that little opening over on the side, so I pulled in over there, some kind of preschool place, and jumped out real quick, ran back there, closed my door, slid my tandems up, my haul butt, and got out of there. And I drove on down towards Kingsport. stopped at a rest area and was looking for a load because I didn't know. I've been watching the hurricane to see what was going to happen, and then when they started talking about it being a Cat 4, and every model they showed had it hitting Tallahassee in some way or another. Either it's going to hit Tallahassee on with the backside, or it's going to hit Tallahassee from the front side, or it's going to hit Tallahassee full on. One way or another, it's going to hit Tallahassee. It would take a miracle for that thing to turn hard left or hard right and miss Tallahassee. It's going to mess up. It's going to take up the whole coast of Florida, from Tampa all the way up to Panama City, and that whole coastline all the way around. It's going to get it. And I am not going to have my wife at the house by herself. If I'd had to head home, I would have done it. But I was able to find this load. I mean, it don't pay super good, but it more than covers my cost of fuel and getting home and all that. So I didn't lose any money going home. But I'm not going to have my wife trying to crank generators and do all this other stuff you got to do to keep the household running, during power outages and all that kind of stuff. But we've done it before with Michael, and I forgot that other hurricane. I know one time it took us 2 days cutting with a chainsaw just to get through down the driveway out to the highway because there's so many trees were down. It's like you couldn't even see the end of the driveway. There were so many trees. And it took us 2 days cutting with a chainsaw. Just thank God we had enough gas and everything. And that was when I was doing local work and I wasn't driving over the road. So I didn't have the Volvo. I didn't have Big Blue here. Now we got Big Blue in the Volvo. We getting trees down, make a couple little small cuts, just to make sure they're loose. Hook a chain to them, and Big Blue will pull them wherever they need to go. Get them out of the way. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be okay. We do have a couple big pine trees that, if the hurricane blew them hard enough, they fell over in just the right angle, they would take out the house. So I want to get those taken down, but hopefully not from this hurricane. Unless they fall in a nice safe area in the yard, then go ahead. But yeah, I want to be there because I don't want her to have to go through this by herself. Plus we got 4 puppy dogs, but we're gonna be okay. The power goes out, we're gonna be fine. I got the generator. It's on this truck. It's running right now, actually. And we got one just like this one. We got 2 of them just like this one at the house. One of them's got to have some work done on it. It don't work. And the other one works just fine. So we got 2 big generators. And then we got the little 2,000 watt generator down by the gate at the house. We use it sometimes to charge up the battery that operates the gate there at the driveway. So I'm gonna take it and put it over by the bedroom window, and then we'll have a window unit there, and run the window unit generator. So all that little generator's got to run is the window unit, and maybe a drop cord into the bedroom to charge our phones or whatever. And so we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Right now we have about, not counting the 4 cans I got here, I think we got close to 20, about 20 gallons of gas at the house. Plus I'm going to be bringing another 8. So we'll have like 28 gallons of gas. If we go ahead and fill up the generators ahead of time, it'll be like close to 30 gallons altogether. So, or more than 30 gallons, it'd be like 35, 37, somewhere in there. So anyway, we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be able to go at least a week, maybe, or at least 5 days or so with no power before we even have to go get gas, And we're going to go to the grocery store, pick up a few things. And actually what I'm going to do is, as I'm driving down from Union City to the house, I'm going to stop off at Lowe's in Columbus and grab a few things, maybe another gas can, some drop cords, some more drop cords. You never have too many drop cords. And I'm trying to think. Oh, see if they got maybe a propane bottle, the little small green Coleman kind. I don't know if they sell those at Lowe's. I don't think they do, but I might be able to whip into a Walmart or somewhere and get some. Either that or get the because we got a Blackstone at the house. We thought runs off propane, so we thought maybe we could run the Blackstone and to do some cooking with. Plus, we got the microwave. We can hook the up to the generator, and but we'll have the refrigerators running off the generator, and because that generator I got now, it runs my refrigerator, coffee pot, air conditioner, microwave, and so yeah, we'll be able to run both refrigerators. We have Starlink internet, so as long as we have power, we can we can plug it into the generator and still have Starlink internet, and so we'll be able to. And it's hooked up to the TV, so even if a direct TV goes down, we can still watch stuff on like Amazon Prime or uh, plus we got so many episodes of old TV shows saved that we could go back and watch it. We hadn't had a chance to watch yet. I like to record those old episodes of Barnaby Jones. I love Buddy Epps. Barnaby Jones, Fantasy Island, Love Boat. I don't know if you guys remember an old TV show called Cannon, Cannon, Cannon. It was that big guy. What's his name? Dadgummit. Oh, I know his name as good as I know my own. I can't say it. Anyway, he plays a detective. Anyway, he used to be the voice of Marshal Matt Dillon, on Gunsmoke back in the day before it got on TV, and it was just a radio show on radio. He was the voice of Matt Dillon. Yeah, because he's got that unique voice, man. But I like recording old shows like that and going back and watching them. Rawhide. I bet I got so many daggum episodes of Rawhide. Stuff like that. So we'll stay entertained. We'll be good. We got the puppy dogs to watch out for. I told Teresa I may see if I can pick up 3 or 4 big squares of sod and put it underneath the carport or the backyard, and I can go out there and pee on it. And then once I pee on it, Abby will pee on it. And then once she pees on it, Ducky will pee on it. And then once Ducky pees on it, McGee will pee on it, because they like to pee on each other's pee. Abby likes to pee on my pee. And then each one of the boy dogs pees on her pee and their pee. And then we just got to get Ellie going on it. And then, so then they'll have somewhere to use the bathroom that's underneath out of the storm. And so I'm thinking about doing that. That might work. Because Teresa said we just need to get a kiddie pool and put some grass in it. I'm like, where the hell are we getting grass from? And I thought, hey, sod. Yeah, get some fresh sod. But yeah. So we'll figure out some stuff. After you've done this enough times, you get to where you know what you need to survive and be comfortable, So we know now, after doing it a few times, how to hunker down and how to ride it out, and how to be comfortable. So we've invited family that are in harm's way to come stay with us, because we got a pretty solid built house, and like I said, we got all the comforts at home, creature comforts you need, even if the power goes out. So her 2 brothers live in town there in Tallahassee, so and we invited them to come stay out at our place. And so I don't know if they're going to hunker down. I think their landlord got them a generator, so they'll have power. And then I think we got some friends down in Panama City we invited if they wanted to come up. It might be a little safer up where we're at than Panama City. I don't know. It just depends on how far west it goes. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, just want to check in with y'all, let you know what's going on. I'm going to be home for a few days. Just depends on how bad the hurricane hits as to how soon I can get back on the road, because I can't leave the house if there's limbs all in the driveway and everything else, and power's out and all this other stuff. You know, I got to make sure we got power and water and everything's okay at the house before I leave back out. So if you've watched my videos, you know anything about me, you know that my family comes first. My wife, my puppy dogs, my mom, all my family always comes first with me. So job be damned. They come first. You know, you got to have your priorities, and family's right up there at the top of the list. So that's why we headed home. Yep. Did y'all see the truck? Did you like the decals? Yeah, I've been getting so many positive responses. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like there's a chance we can win this. I've been getting a lot of thumbs up. I've been getting the fight. You know, I was going through Florence, Kentucky, almost 2 weeks ago, and a guy passed me. He was in a day cab and probably a local driver or whatever. You know, he passed me and flipped me off. So that's the only negative response I've gotten so far to my face. I haven't, I mean, I'm sure there's people that's passed me by and cussed me out, you know, but I haven't heard it. I hadn't seen it. You know, that was the only one that I saw. So, but I've seen a lot of drivers driving by honking, wong, wong, yeah. So I feel like there's a chance. I feel good about it. I think there's a real good chance. So we'll see. Just make sure you register to vote. Do it now. Register today. Don't wait. Make sure you're registered and vote. And don't wait till voting day to vote. Vote as soon as voting opens up. Go ahead and get your vote counted so there's no problem come November 5th. Because when November 5th gets here, we don't know what they're planning. We don't know what's going to happen. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Go ahead and vote early, a week early if you can. Just get in there and vote. And that way you can do it at your convenience, and you're not hustling, trying to hurry up and get to the polls and get voted, and you don't have to wait in line, because usually when you vote early, there's no lines. You just walk right in, vote, and leave. It's so much nicer and easier. So go ahead and do it, and your vote still is going to count just like it would if you voted on November 5th. So vote, vote, vote. But only vote if you're going to vote for Trump. If you're not voting for Trump, just stay home. It ain't worth it. Why go through that hassle? I'm just joking. Not really. Don't vote for Harris. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been rambling way too long. But I love talking to y'all. I don't get a chance to talk to you all that often. And I am wearing my Truckers for Trump t-shirt. So thank you guys for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the little short video. The talking part's long. The trucking part was short. But I'm going to try. I'll have some downtime when I'm home. So I'll have to talk to Teresa and tell her, say, darling, when I'm home, if you see me fiddling around not doing anything, make me get on the dadgum phone and start editing some video. You know, I got all this road footage and all this stuff. I need to edit some video. So I got a few days at the house. Maybe I'll have enough time to put together some videos to start putting out. Because we got tons of road footage. You just got to get it out. So thank you guys for coming along. If you're in the path of the hurricane, get prepared. Have water, food. If you can get a generator, get you a generator. And be prepared. Don't take this lightly. Because I've seen some bad ones, and they can jack you up. Them hurricanes ain't no joke. Who is it, Ron White? He goes, it's not that the wind is blowing. It's what the wind is blowing. Like a 2x4 that will blow through you. Or that Volkswagen that's flying through the air that lands on you. So y'all don't take no chances. Be safe. And we'll catch you on the next video. Until then, don't give up. Keep moving forward and vote for Trump. Y'all stay safe. Love you. And keep punching.